There should really be two women on this cover. It's a book about sisters. Today we're going to talk about Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. This is the second book that we are doing for the Austen Adventures, which is being hosted by Ariel over at Books Unbound. And man, we are all really behind, aren't we? I don't think that Ariel's even posted her review yet, but I mean, she did just move to Honduras. So yeah, I think we can cut her a little slack on that. And I can't really talk. I mean, I planned to finish this and review it by like the end of August, and it's now October. So yeah. But let's not talk about my appalling time management skills. Let's talk about the book. So Sense and Sensibility is the story of two sisters, Elinor and Marianne Dashwood, and the title refers to their respective temperaments. Elinor is Sense. She's very practical and grounded and responsible. And Marianne is Sensibility. She's very flighty and passionate and quick to judge. That makes them both sound kind of terrible, but they're very good-hearted characters, both of them. I like them both a lot. The plot of the novel kicks off when their father dies, and due to old-timey inheritance law shenanigans, everything, all the money, the entire estate, goes to his son from his first marriage, their half-brother. So now they and their mother and their youngest sister Margaret are very dramatically poorer, which puts Elinor and Marianne into the position of having to marry really well so that all of them don't end up doing the Regency era equivalent of living in your car. And that's the overarching plot of the novel, but what it's ultimately about is Elinor and Marianne's nearly opposite personalities, and whether it's better to be guided by your head or by your heart. Sense and Sensibility is probably my least favorite of the Austens that I have read thus far in my life, but I still really love it, don't be mad at me. Like, it's totally great, but, you know, there has to be a third place, and Northanger Abbey and Pride and Prejudice are just far more to my personal tastes. I feel like this book would probably speak to me more if I had any sisters. I do have stepsisters, but like, our parents got married when I was 20. I didn't really grow up with them. It's not the same thing. Although really, the sisterliness is my favorite part of the book. I love the fact that the relationship between Elinor and Marianne is really the most important one in the entire novel. Like, I really loved the fact that the romantic relationships sort of took a back seat to that one, even though they were so vitally important to the characters because of, you know, the poverty risk involved in not marrying. However, I feel like the romantic relationships were a little underdeveloped in this one, which is kind of disappointing. We didn't get very much interaction between Elinor and Marianne and the people that they ended up marrying. I'm actually really uncomfortable with Marianne's match. Like, because they don't interact much, it sort of comes out of nowhere, and everybody keeps talking about, like, how he deserves her, and that is super gross. I cannot endorse that. Elinor's relationship still has some problems, but it works much better for me. It actually manages to take a trope that I really hate and make it work for me. It's that really horrible sitcom-y thing where one of two characters doesn't know where they stand with the other one, and it could easily be resolved if they just had like a 5-minute conversation with each other. But this actually works really well here to demonstrate Elinor's character. Elinor's sense can be a very good thing, but it ultimately means that she tends to overthink things and can be much too reserved. And Austen allows us to see Elinor's inner monologue, so we can actually watch her talk herself out of acting. So like, that totally works for me, because it makes perfect sense for Elinor as a character. I feel like I've spent this entire review talking about the things that I didn't like about this book, rather than the things that I did. I swear I actually liked it. My least favorite Jane Austen is still a really good Jane Austen. So I do ultimately recommend this book. If you have also read it, I would love to know your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you soon. Bye.